Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. How's everyone doing? How are you doing? My name is Ronald. His name is Jack. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, you said that already, but we'll let it slide this time.
All right, my bad.
We have new mics.
We do have new
I hope
mics.
the quality is good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, these come. Oh,
The pop filters.
love it. Love them. Love them. Love them.
How are y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Why do we ask them how they're doing though?
Because they can comment down below on how they're doing. Now,
Yeah,
has
but-
anyone commented down below how they're doing?
Never.
No.
Never ever.
Eventually.
Eventually, they will. You will.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
We try. Stop. This is the 5th time you've asked that, Ronald.
Oh, you haven't said how you're doing.
I'm doing very well because you went immediately to how y'all doing? How are you doing? My name's Ronald. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, Ronald?
Doing pretty shitty. I'm kidding. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good here. What was I gonna say? You should tell them what you think about yourself. How you look like.
Guys, 100 when we were walking into the room, I grabbed his hat on the couch and I was like, I'm just gonna wear this for the podcast. Looking at myself in the computer, I look like I shoot porn.
Like really hardcore porn.
Blacked. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
I'm the guy behind the camera. Whenever you see two
dudes
just all beefed up, brolic black guys going down on a
petite.
You have. It's the meme with the
five
black
guys
guys around that one girl.
Dude, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm the one who shot that picture. Shot that scene.
That was you.
That was me. That's how I look like right now.
He doesn't shoot for the lady. He shoots for the guys.
Oh, 100%. I'm mostly zooming on them, and then like the director is like, "Jack, why are you shooting that? Like, get in the middle of the action." I was like, "Nah, this is my story."
You have a separate camera just for yourself.
Have a big camera.
Shit, I had to do the thing.
Just real quick. Zoom in on the guys.
There you go. I did the thing that I told you I was gonna do.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot about that.
Oh shit! You know what we're forgetting? The
What?
book of questions.
The book of questions. We're forgetting everything today. No, you know what? I have more topics. You do it. You look for the question.
Oh, okay. Well, keep them entertained.
Okay. We have the list for today of what we're doing.
Okay, I have a question.
All right.
If you had to tattoo your arm with a message to yourself, what would it say?
Which did 9/11. Sorry.
Fair.
I would tattoo. Wow. Wait. Say that again. Tattoo something in the past or something in the future or what?
No, if you were to get a tattoo,
Oh.
but the tattoo has to be a message to yourself, what would you write? What would you
later
say?
on?
I mean, something that you look at and you're like, you know what, you're right. No,
One thing.
no, nothing like never give up, because that's kind of gay.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
no, it has to be something better than
I
that.
was about to say that too.
I know. Okay, so for me,
Love thy father.
love thy father. Okay, why?
My dad's pretty cool. And also thy father could be God.
Okay, I thought about God first, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't think about your dad.
Yeah.
Fair.
But no, my father has done a lot for me. Probably the most out of anyone. And
I'm offended.
definitely- Okay, yeah, compare yourself to my dad, why don't you? And then also, yeah, religious.
Fair.
But my attire for work. Let's just
not religious
everything
at all.
not religious at all. But like, let's not look into that. What about you? How?
Mine would probably be like, don't give up. I'm kidding.
Probably never gonna give you up. Not gonna let you down. Never gonna run around. Oh.
Anyways.
Wait, how does it go? Never gonna and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry.
So in my head, I was gonna say, God, you really have ADHD, but I don't know why in my head.
Say goodbye.
I don't know why in my head I was about to like just say it without thinking, and I was about to say, God, you have autism.
God, you have autism.
No, God, you have ADHD.
I'm not gonna lie. Last night I thought to myself, what if I'm mildly autistic? Dude, I don't know. I might be. Like,
you could be. I can see it.
You know what I mean? Fuck you. That echo. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Maybe.
I feel maybe, yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? But also, like, I can get social cues and everything, so I don't think it's.
It wouldn't be too bad.
It wouldn't be. I wouldn't be too bad. Like, very slightly. It's got to be a little dollop of. Got to be a little dollop of autism in there. That's all. I'm gonna just say that right now. Could do something way more fucked up, but.
So, what I would tattoo on myself.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna tattoo?
I would probably put. Let's say without getting, if it didn't matter like about jobs and all that, I'd probably put "fuck the world" because the world doesn't care about you.
Damn.
Because think about it.
World doesn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, just like do your own thing.
Honestly, man. Fuck the world, bro.
Because who's gonna care about you if you do one bad thing? That's the way I see it.
No, hang on.
Are you texting someone special?
Texting your mom. Oh.
So yeah, you are texting someone special.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's a good one. So just make sure, like,
care about yourself.
Care about yourself, man.
Don't care what other people think about you.
Shit. No, we gotta do like a. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. God, white people just ruin everything.
Yeah, we do. All right, you want to get into some spicy hot takes?
Yeah, so we got some good hot takes for you.
Yes, we do.
I guess you can start off since I did the book.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do it. This I will, like, if you agree with me on this, then we don't have much to talk about. But if you don't, we're gonna see a real heated debate.
Okay.
Okay. Cereal.
Okay.
It's soup. No. Hear me out.
Okay. Explain.
All you need, solids and liquids. Solids and liquids, man. Cereal is fucking soup. Argue.
Okay. No, it is not soup.
100% it is.
Okay. Two things. Wouldn't you be able to say then that soup is cereal then? Flip the script here. No, you cannot.
Hold on. Whoa. Rectangles are not squares, but squares are rectangles. That's how you're comparing them. You know what I mean?
Okay. But keep listening to me, right?
I don't want to.
And the reason why you can't say cereal is soup or soup is cereal, temperature.
No. Now hang on. I've had this debate before. And I honestly can't remember why I said why that. I had a good point for temperature, but I forgot. No. Room temperature. Room temperature.
What about room temperature?
Soup is hot, right?
Uh-huh.
Cereal, which is also soup, is cold. But you can have warm glass of milk, pour it in the cereal, boom. Soup.
No, then you're having
Ah,
warm cereal. And who the fuck who the fuck has warm cereal? Who have you ever
no, I've never had warm cereal.
Okay.
I have had lukewarm cereal, and it is just as good.
Yeah, but you've never had
not really, but
yeah.
it's
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
I never
really.
whoa. I never said the temperature didn't affect the quality. Of course it does. But still.
But there's a line right here where the
What's
temperature
the line?
affects.
No. They are both the same temperature. You can have room temperature soup and you can have room temperature cereal. Cereal is soup.
No.
100%.
No. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
You gotta make a claim, man. You have to make a claim about it.
But then how can soup not be cereal? Wait, hold on. You said soup.
Okay, I said soup is cereal, or cereal is soup. Soup cannot be cereal
But why?
because you can have multiple things in soup.
You can have multiple types of cereal in it.
Ah, there's where we differ. You cannot.
You've never mixed your cereals?
Never in my life, and if you have, maniac.
I'm a maniac.
You're a What cereals do you combine?
You can combine a bunch of cereals.
No. That's not my question. What cereals have you combined?
On top of my head, I can't think of any.
Lies.
Hold on.
Lies.
Let me.
This is how he tries to get the debate on his side because he can't figure it out.
No, you could do many ways.
No. Many ways. Let's talk about this.
Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Pebbles.
Dog shit. I knew you were gonna say Cocoa Pebbles. I knew it. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew it. You have it looks like little
Dookies?
deer duties on a Frosted Flake boat. And also the sugar mixed with the cocoa, it's not gonna taste like chocolate. It's gonna taste weird.
Okay.
And also,
but have you ever had it?
You're gonna get different consistencies in them.
But have you ever had it? No. Now explain this. Chocolate Frosted Flakes. That's a thing.
It is a thing. That is not the same as Frosted Flakes, the original Frosted Flakes, and Cocoa Pebbles. Mixed in the same bowl. It's not the same. Because it comes out of one box. All of those, all of those flakes are going to be to the point of right when it touches the milk and it absorbs it through those 5 to 10 minutes of the absorption rate. They will all around the same be consistent with each other. Cocoa Pebbles are gonna get soggier way faster. And Fruit Loops will get soggier at a different pace. So will Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Also, if you're thinking of trying to mix Cinnamon Toast Crunch with anything else, you are disgusting.
I don't think I have.
Good.
But back to the main point. No.
You still haven't given me a reason.
I just gave you so many reasons. You're just trying to debunk them.
No. I didn't try to. I just debunked them.
I don't think you
yes,
did.
You can put many different things in soup, and that's still soup, right? You could put many different things in cereal,
and it's still cereal.
That will not be cereal.
It would be cereal because you're putting cereal in
No.
cereal.
No. Now let's go to how like in society, like let's not look at the outliers. Let's just look at the majority. Okay. Who mixes cereals with cereals? Give me a percentage of people who do that in the world on a regular basis. It's got to be low, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
It's got to be low. In soup, are you just having one ingredient in there? Are you just having chicken broth in there? Or are you mixing chicken broth, corn, pepper, salt, paprika, spices, herbs, all of that other stuff to make soup?
Hold on. But then that debunks your own hot take.
How?
Because you say that in order to have soup, you have to have multiple things. Right?
Yes.
But you said cereal is soup.
Cereal is... No. That's soup cannot be cereal. Because cereal only has one thing.
So you said...
Now, you can put soup with one thing.
Oh, Siri activated.
Oh, because we're saying
yeah.
cereal and everything.
That's funny. Okay, so your hot take again. Say it again.
Cereal is soup.
Okay, but cereal, in order to have soup, you have to have multiple things. Listen to yourself. Hold on.
Cereal. Milk and cereal, those are multiple things.
No.
Mm-hmm. Because soup, also, you can...
That's one liquid and one solid. Right?
Yes.
It's starting to get toward your side. I understand that. But in order to have soup...
What about chicken noodle soup?
What about it?
Or no, SpaghettiOs. What is that? Just say what it is. Is it cereal or soup?
That's...
soup, right?
Yeah, because...
What do you have in there? The SpaghettiOs and the whatever the fuck it is.
The water?
I don't know. The mixture.
Yeah. What's in that mixture?
Soup. There's two things in that.
What's in that mixture?
What's in milk?
Nah. Cow milk.
Nah. You can add multiple things. I'm saying you can add multiple things to soup. You can't add to cereal because soup isn't cereal, but cereal is soup. We're going back to the rectangles and squares debate.
What do you guys think? I don't think it is.
100%.
100%. I think the biggest thing is the temperature. Because who in their minds, give me a percentage too. Who in their minds is like, you know what? I'm going to have warm cereal today. Or I'm going to have lukewarm cereal today.
Now you're right.
Very low.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But people can leave it out and they will still eat it. Right?
Who leaves cereal? Who doesn't finish their cereal in one sitting?
I don't know. Sometimes my dad calls me over and like, hey, you need to do this.
Yeah, but then you're just having soggy cereal, and that's kind of.
And also, how about this? Let's think of a scenario. My sister has a bowl of cereal, right? Mm-hmm. She leaves the milk out. What am I gonna do? Put it back in the fridge. Wait the 30 to 45 minutes. It cools down to then put in cereal. No, I'm no bitch. Putting that in, and it'll still. The taste difference is minimal with that. Minimal. With soup, you can leave it out. Some people blow on it because it's too hot. Then room temperature or warm is kind of America's sweet spot. Room temperature and cold for cereal is America's sweet spot with that. That room temperature, that's where they connect.
But there's not really much of a crossover. There's not much of a crossover.
But there is. You said there's not much of, but there is.
Like I want to say room temperature is that much of a crossover though. Like I feel like that's
it is. No, you said there's not much of a crossover with the temperature. But even if there is, that means cereal is soup. And soup can be connected to cereal. It can have similarities, of course. But soup can never be cereal. That's the title of this episode. Is soup cereal? Is soup cereal? That's gonna be it. I have so many other topics. You're not gonna get through. Oh, they're war.
God, my topics feel like they're kind of stupid now that you went with that.
Really? How?
I mean, I'll tell you them in a bit, but
Tell me. Okay.
my turn.
Yes, it's your turn. I guess we will agree to disagree on that.
Yeah,
Fair?
fair.
Okay.
Okay,
Cereal
I feel like
soup.
you're gonna no. I feel like you're gonna agree with me on this one.
Oh, okay.
So
That's good.
maybe go by quick, and then
Yeah,
you can
honestly.
tell me your other ones. I think some people love to be miserable because they want the attention.
Yes. 100% yes.
There's always that one person in a group of friends that loves the attention of being the, to not bring mental illness into it, but that likes to be the down, depressed one, you can
Yeah,
say.
anxiety
And all
shit.
that.
Mhm.
And the thing that bothers me the most is there are plain and easy solutions for their issues,
So easy.
but they won't do it
They won't do it.
because they love that attention.
They
crave
fiend
for
off
it.
of
Yeah,
it.
they fiend
off of it, bro. Mostly, dude, it's with girlfriends that I've had.
Interesting. I didn't know.
Girlfriends and girl space friends.
Mhm.
That's pretty and a few guy for when it's a here's the thing, a lot of girls do that. A lot of girls love the attention and everything.
Yeah.
Right? But when a guy loves the attention, I feel like that skyrockets so much more over the girls because they try so much harder in a more cringe worthy effort to do it.
I see that, yeah.
You know what I mean? There's friends we've had who've, you know what I mean? But I completely agree with you. Have you seen 12 Angry Men?
No,
You didn't see it in high school?
I don't think so.
It was like in the I think um
God, you look like a porn star. Sorry, continue.
dude, I know. I literally do. Did you have a guy named Mr. B in government or something?
No,
You didn't have that guy?
no.
Okay. Well, we watched that movie in this class. And it's about these 12 men are in a jury and they're talking about this kid who is accused of murdering his own father.
Mm-hmm.
There's all this it seems like it's like open and shut case, but then there's this one man who you know, everyone raised their hand to like just to silence the verdict. It's a hot day, no one wants to be there. Let's just send this kid to like 20 plus years or death or something like that. One guy was like, "No, let's talk about this. We didn't even talk about anything like of the case. Like, let's figure it out." And slowly but surely, people started to agree with him, and they got a not guilty verdict. But there was this one guy in at the table who said something that kind of resonated with that question or
No, take.
the take.
Mhm.
It was so during the night of the murder,
Mhm.
there was an old man living across the hall in this apartment building of where it took place, right? He was across the hall and um, this old man claims that he heard the kid say like, you know, I want to kill you, whatever. And here he heard a body hit the floor, and then he walked over and then he saw the kid running down the stairs. That's what he claims, basically. And then when they actually looked at it very carefully and saw that there was no way the man could have actually gotten to the door in time, they're saying, why would he lie? Because that man could have been in a position to have something to say. It's something to say. And the power of that given to someone who's been silenced for so long. Because think of it, he's an old man. His wife has been dead for in the movie it says
years,
15 something like that years. He's been alone. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have friends. No one takes the time to like call him probably. Doesn't have many family members who call him every now and then, and he's just alone. And when he got the chance to talk in this talk in this case, what does he have to lose? Like the crimes of the sentence for perjury, like you get jail time, of course, but he's an old
that's not much, like
exactly. And especially when it's on a lot lesser scale, especially in school, we see it. People try and do things for attention all the time.
Yeah.
They do these things because like they just want people to look at them. They want to start the drama.
Exactly.
Drama is like
they want to be the center of attention.
They want to be the center of attention.
Because if you think about it, like
because then everyone's thinking about you. You feel like you're famous.
Exactly. And they'll only come to you or they'll only talk in that group if there's an issue.
Exactly.
So they want to be like that center of attention, and like people just love being miserable. Mm-hmm. That's really what it comes down to.
I've seen videos on TikTok as well of like a bunch of girls at a table, and the caption is saying, "When our boyfriends have all been like good this week, have all been good to us this week," and it was just panning around to the entire table, none of them saying anything. Because they have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's funny.
You know what I mean?
That's funny TikTok. I haven't seen it, but that's
I've seen a few of those. And I mean, like,
yeah, I see that.
Like those people who want all that attention, they have nothing to talk about besides the drama.
Mm-hmm.
Besides making up lies. Besides doing this shit. You know what I mean? People are dumb. People don't care about the consequences because the immediate reward is better.
Yeah. All right. Your hot take.
Stupid. Shit's stupid, bro. Shit, boy. What do I have? What do we have?
Also, this thing of timing, I keep forgetting about it, so it's not going to work.
Oh, cool. So. Okay. This one's going to be quick. Ice cream cake or ice cream with cake?
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake, really?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of just cake.
Just cake?
Yeah.
Why aren't you a big fan of it? Do you not like the frosting?
Not really.
I love the frosting.
Depends on the frosting. I hate fondue. Oh, I love red velvet.
Fuck fondue. Yeah. Dude, you get a piece of red velvet, slab of that, next to
that's
of
where
vanilla ice cream.
Yep.
And you mix them. You ever mix them? You don't care. No. Hang on.
What do you mean by mixing?
No, I mean mix them. You have a piece of cake, a square, a cube of cake,
mm-hmm.
and a ball of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
With your fork or your spoon, you just eat that shit. You need to have the perfect ratio.
50-50 or like?
No, it's like 70-30.
Okay.
70, it depends on the cake.
Red velvet, how would I say that?
That's a thick one. So you'd have, I want to say 60-40 at that.
Okay.
60 red velvet, 40 ice cream. But that cannot beat ice cream cake.
Put your mic closer.
That cannot be
ice cream cake.
Beats ice cream cake.
Oh, beat. Have you ever had like, I don't know what brand it is. There's an Oreo ice cream cake. That's really
Cheesecake Factory?
Nah. Cheesecake Factory has ice cream cake?
No. Oh, not ice cream cake. Yeah. I thought you said Oreo and cake, and I instantly thought of that because that's all I get.
No, there's a Oreo ice cream cake that's fucking delicious. Doesn't really taste much like Oreos, but
I've had ice cream cake once in my life.
Now I feel like this though.
What?
I feel like ice cream cake is just ice cream, in a way.
I had a good experience with ice cream cake. I didn't. if it was, I was very well tricked into thinking it was both ice cream and cake.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It was good. Loved it. Definitely would eat it again. But if you get the right cake and the right ice cream, just like no manners, no civilities, just taking those two things and then like you're a fucking caveman.
I've never combined them. I've had like, spoon ice cream, spoon cake, eat.
Nah,
but I've never.
That's not how you do it, man.
I've never, Cold Stone.
You gotta
put it on the Cold Stone and mix it with the mixers.
Just, dude. You have to abandon your way of life. Go back to the Stone Ages.
Interesting.
That's
good.
Yeah,
it's that good.
It's that good. Now you're.
All right, my hot take: Donald Trump, hilarious.
Hilarious.
Reasons why I say this. It's like, all right, you're the president.
Oh, yeah.
As much as people hated on him, and personally, I don't think, he did too much. Besides start a really big MAGA thing.
I have a
hot take for that?
A hot take for around, yes, okay. I'll tell you.
But imagine, you have this, you're in the top of the world, basically. Let's be honest. You're on top of the world. You're the president of the U.S. A lot of people are going to look up to you. A lot of people are going to, you can dictate. You have nuclear codes and whatever.
Yeah.
And, you have the past of the previous presidents, and you want to be a little bit better than them. So on and so on. He brings McDonald's to the...
I saw that, bro.
He brings McDonald's to the, what was it, NBA or whatever?
It was like they were
NBA,
all the what's the travel team?
Yeah, some shit like that.
I don't know. I don't watch sports. I don't know. You don't either.
But like, previous presidents have had, nice food, cooked by, high-end chefs, whatever.
Oh, you just brought McDonald's. Bro,
McDonald's.
I would have loved... First of all, you know me.
You would love that. But like...
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. He's such a meme.
Yeah, exactly.
He's such a meme president. He really is. And, but, you have to respect him to a point.
Oh, 100%.
Like, yeah, he says, bad shit. Stupid shit. But he's also a multi-billionaire who acted in movies, who became president of let's be honest, who became the most powerful man in the world. And he owns an empire. Like, he has some wiggle room to be a meme.
100%. What's another thing? Yeah, like his NFTs. Like, to me, like, personally, I didn't really see him much of as a president. I just saw him as a meme, a walking meme. Which makes me doubt US. Come on.
Oh, I know.
Like, really? But, I mean, yeah, I think he had good.
I will say this. My next hot take.
Go for it.
Border.
Okay.
Border control. Because we know he started it. What is your hot take on it? What do you think is the right way to go about it? The wall. Wall, no wall, guards, like what do you?
So, I'm very mixture on it.
Because
I don't think it should be too hard. I feel like they should make it easier to come and cross legally.
Yes.
Than, jumping over and whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right? As a Mexican myself.
I was gonna say, because technically I'm Mexican.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, at least my grandparents, they they are, my extended family is here in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is in Mexico.
Yeah.
So I think you'd have a, good say on it.
No, I definitely think about it like your home. You wouldn't let people just walk in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I understand, being strict on it. But the reasons why people, immigrants are coming over is for a good reason. They don't have opportunities in their home countries.
Now, but what about this? There are also illegal immigrants who provide guns, ammo, gangs, shit like that. What about
Correct.
those bad people that have been crossing the border, though?
Yeah, and that's where I wouldn't want to bring them in. But what's the rate? I would want to say it's a pretty low rate. A lot of people are coming in because they want opportunities.
They are.
Right?
100%.
And it's a really low rate. Now, if you can control, I don't know either. But if you can control that rate and, make it even lower, then the good apples would be there and you can take the good apples over.
See, now how about this? How do you do that? Do you do it with the wall or do you do it another way? Because let's also think about this. Because got a little dog here. That Texas, Arizona, Colorado, California, whatever, the Rio Grande, that river and the border between the U.S. and Mexico, that's a lot of land.
I don't think a wall would ever do anything. And let me put this. Because for college students out there, because you have software like Lockdown Browser, is that really going to stop you cheating? You're going to find ways to cheat.
Now,
you're going to find ways to put a paper behind the screen and all that, right?
Yes. But I also have a thing to say about that. There is always going to be those outliers who, bring the ladders over the wall and will cross them no matter what.
Yeah, you can swim across. You
can swim across. Exactly. You can do all that. But what I think the wall acts like is a deterrent for those who are not willing to go through that. Because you remember you know Ring, right?
Yeah.
Right? It originally started as Doorbot and it was on Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that episode?
Yes.
He stated that the vast majority of robbers, what do? They ring the doorbell. Or they either ring the doorbell. If no one's home, they just check the lock. If it's locked, they don't even try. If it's unlocked, they go in and rate it. That lock, you could still pick it.
Mm-hmm.
You can still pick it. You can break it. But the vast majority of robbers aren't going to go through that hassle. Right? And I think that is what the wall is trying to do. You know what I mean? Get that
deterrence. Yeah.
Let's say you have 100% of the people coming from Mexico to the United States. Let's say 10% of them are like bad drug dealers, arms dealers, everything like that. I think statistically, if I wanted to use those numbers, I think the wall makes 8 to 9% of those 10% not even go.
Exactly.
Right.
And I see where you're coming from, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
It would be a good way to deter people, and that's where the people who are determined, the good apples, you can say, they're going to still try.
Yes.
Right? But now thinking about it as in let's say I'm the president.
Yeah.
Like you said, it is a large area. Yeah, area to cover. You're not going to put a fucking wall of that. You're not going to put a border wall. That's where you're going to have a mixture of border patrol and whatever.
Wait, hang on.
Ladies and gents, this is Jack with his ADHD. This is how his brain works.
Hang on.
If you guys are watching, comment down below what you guys think about these takes too, please.
There are 654 miles of primary fencing right now. And I think it costed them not even I think the total that Trump said, because he was obviously the one who started this, was $21.6 billion. I'm not going to lie. I think that is,
not too
investing wise, not a bad deal.
Just cut some from the military.
True. We spend so much money on military.
I find that so pointless. What are we really?
We are so. It makes sense to an extent because we spend so much more than our rivals and our China, Russia, North Korea. We spend so much more than them. But it keeps us the number one superpower. You know what I mean? Yeah. We have a lot more say in. That's why I said he's the most powerful man in the world. Mm-hmm. Because America, whether you like to say it or not, is number one.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter, our schooling's not the best, our college education is not the best, our crime rates are not the best, our whatever, you can pick this and that. Our military is the best. And if, let's say Poland, they have a better schooling than us, but we want their land, what the fuck are they going to do about it? You know what I mean? And a lot of what we spend our shit on, it makes us undefeatable. But that brings me to my next topic.
Well, hold on. We didn't even finish the first one.
What's the first one?
The border part.
You're absolutely right.
So, as you were saying that, it kind of clicked when you said schooling system. As well, you have all those good apples. And I feel like if there's a way to stop the bad ones or minimize it, yes, do it. But those good ones, let them in. Find a legal way, something easier for them to become citizens, because those good apples are going to be working harder than, not to offend anyone or to offend you guys, than the average working American.
Oh, 100%.
And I know 100%. That for sure because I've seen my dad do it. Mm-hmm. I grew into it, You'll have kids or parents that are showing a good role model to their kids, because what are they afraid of? Immigrants, illegal immigrants, what are they afraid of? Getting caught by the police. So they're going to drive speed limits. They're going to follow every little rule to make sure they don't get caught. Mm-hmm. And that teaches their kids to be good.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Another thing I have to say about that is the legal way to go through, through the port of entry and everything. I think we need to definitely expand on that more. Because it takes, I'm assuming it takes a while to legally enter the United States, right?
It takes a really, really long time.
Yeah. That's what we need to also expand on. I think we would, just to make it easier and just to make it more accessible to those good apples, mm-hmm. Because once they've, the sad truth is, once they've crossed the border, no matter illegally, no matter if they're good apples or bad apples, they already committed a crime.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it sucks to say, but they didn't. Let's say they didn't have time to get here legally. What's gonna happen with that? They're just gonna get either deported, or no, they don't get kept here. They just get deported, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think we just need to get a lot better point of entry.
Yeah. Or just like kind of take it as an easy of like, all right, you crossed here legally. Why did you cross illegally? And understand that, right? And then be able to, like you said, expand on it, make it easier for them to get papers and whatever. And yeah, and then hopefully you catch the bad ones. Because if you're here for a bad reason, you're going to fuck up quick,
Yeah.
you know? And that's where you catch the bad ones and get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. Shit, man. All right.
True.
Your next
Now,
one.
my next topic, when I was talking about, Russia, China, and like our military and everything, nuclear war.
Okay.
So, I've read a couple of articles and a couple of books on war and our military budget and what we spend it on and what Russia spends on, what China spends it on, and everything. We all have advantages. The U.S. has more advantages, but China and Russia have like advantages that if they did some other things could
Screw us over.
level the playing field. You know what I mean? Us, we have everything. We have everything. Our main thing, honestly, is our aircraft carriers. We have, I want to say, around 12 to 15 aircraft carriers. That's more than the entire world combined.
I believe that.
They will never sink an aircraft carrier unless they shoot like those long range, like can't be shot down missiles to them. Cost millions of dollars. And even if they try and do that, you're never going to see an aircraft carrier in open waters just itself. You're going to see it surrounded by a fleet. But aircraft carriers control the ocean 70%. And that's how you get, that's one of our biggest advantages. Our other biggest advantages is our nuclear arsenal. But Russia's is slightly bigger than ours. Honestly, I don't think it's that necessary to have almost, I think we around, I want to say, I don't know the correct number, 700 to 900 nukes. Russia has about like 50 to 100 more than us.
It's like, why?
Because the Cold War. Nothing happened, but it was the anticipation that something would.
Yeah.
Right? It was
History lesson by Jack.
Yes, welcome to the class. It was, that was the biggest thing. A nuke you couldn't shoot down. Even if let's say you shot down the bomber that dropped it,
Yeah,
it's going to either explode up there and rain radiation down on wherever it is, or it's still going to drop and have a successful detonation and decimate the city or the capital of whatever it's aimed at.
Personally, I would love, not love, that's a weird way to say it.
Wow.
Personally, I would prefer it to drop than to shoot it up.
Wait, what?
If, like, let's say it would to explode in the air, if you shot it down and it detonated, I'd rather have it, like, actually hit.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
But, yeah, I just, like, this kind of gives me to a hot take that I've seen before.
Oh, and also, China's advantage, they have people.
Oh, yeah. They have a shit ton of people. Yeah.
Yeah. So their armies is, like, so much bigger than ours. But
my hot take on U.S., I feel like it's getting overrated. I feel like there are way better options.
Okay.
Than, the American dream. I feel like U.S., America, United States has lost that American dream. Because, like, let's say with Canada, free healthcare, right? That's their biggest thing.
That is true.
Free healthcare. I'm sure you can find a really good job there. Worst case, I mean, I'd say the only bad thing I can think of, like, on top of my head is the
cold,
the weather. But, like, besides that, if you're willing to make a sacrifice and go to Canada for better benefits, then yeah, I would take that. And then you have people that are working remote, right? You can literally work remote and be anywhere. Imagine like just moving to another country that's way cheaper. You can, buy food like that
Yeah.
doesn't take much of your work. And just do that. Where's
That's
the
true.
American dream now?
You're right. You're right. There is the American dream is like I want to say it's getting a little bit old,
Mm-hmm.
little iffy. But we've also lived here our entire lives.
Yeah.
We've gotten used to, oh, what do you want to eat? Oh, we only have 30 choices to choose from. Italian, like we have
That's
so many
true.
of these. We have I think our American capitalism is the it's the heart of our civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you guys like it or not, that's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Um, and we have like the technology that we have. Now Japan, they're getting up there, man.
Oh,
Getting up
100%.
there. But the technology that we have and the new things that we're coming out with every single day and the new um, businesses growing outweighs everything else. Like outperforms the other countries. Like name a country that you would rather.
There's Canada. I can't remember the other one. It starts with an S. Fuck. No. Canada. Let's just say Canada.
Okay, Canada. Um, Canada. Honestly the main driving factor why they don't have more people. I think it's just the cold.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just that. Also free healthcare. Let's think about this. Think about this. Free healthcare. Great. No one has to pay for it. What happens when you get a disease or you get something that's incurable or that the regular doctor can't do? And you need to have a specialized doctor that's a veteran that gets paid a hell of a lot of money because his hospitals cost so much.
Mm-hmm.
What if you need what would happen then? In like a free healthcare Canada.
Well, I'm sure there's specialized doctors over there.
There will be. There will be. You would have to pay. I would assume. You have to
Yeah.
pay out of pocket for them and everything.
Yeah.
But where do you think the best ones are?
If
you're looking at the entire world,
yeah, you would want to say
they would
US.
be where the money is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because say you're the best doctor in the world, and you work in Canada where there's free healthcare. No one's paying you for your services.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the government is paying you, and I don't think the government can pay you as much as the people
Yeah.
can pay you. You know what I mean? That's like one thing. Again, that is a very outlier scenario. For that to like in a very general sense, where like me and you, we don't have the disease like that. Like most normal people don't. We don't have like that crazy like we'll be like knocked on our asses for a few days maybe.
Yeah, if we get sick or whatever.
Exactly. But no, nothing like that. We'll with the free healthcare system here, it would be amazing for that. I feel like we can kind of mix the two.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that should be a thing because also people pay hundreds to thousands of dollars for like regular shit. That I hate. When like I'm fine paying like the copays and having insurance and all that. But the random shit that your insurance doesn't cover that it really should, that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
Like very normal shit. And I think Canada and the the more capitalism medical field of the U.S. can work together on that. That's what I think, and that's how I think we can improve.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a fine balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is.
Yeah. Any more hot takes?
What time are we at?
56.
Ooh.
Honestly, that went by pretty quick.
It really did. Yeah.
What do you guys think of these hot takes? Honestly, I think it's pretty good hot takes we had out here. No, it is not. It's cereal and soup, different things. Is that what we're gonna say?
No, not at all.
You gave me that face. I was like,
no. I said we'd agree to disagree.
All right, fair.
Okay,
fair.
Because cereal is soup. But, speaking of, we're living in America. We're getting used to all this good stuff. Do you think you would take it all for granted? Or like, no. What do we take for granted? Give some examples of what we would take for granted.
Wow. I would say there's a lot.
This is mainly for us. Me and you grew up in like the wealthier areas too.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay.
Everything. Quite truthfully, in this room, everything. Technology. Mm-hmm.
Lighting, housing. Yep.
There's a lot. Food. Hey, after this, do you want to go get food?
True.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what? We haven't gone out to a restaurant in a bit. Let's go get cheesecake.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, we should get cheesecake tomorrow. Let's do it.
We could, yeah. Yeah.
Have a little
exactly.
Date have a little date night. Okay, yeah, it's exactly. We can do that.
The fact that I'm able to, you know, I don't want to sound, oh God, that sounds so cocky, but I'm able to afford like the latest phone.
That's not cocky. You're able to afford it.
But, you know, I feel like that is taken for granted easily. Being able to have transportation at my hands.
You know, I think we do take for granted our jobs that we have.
Yeah.
There's a couple shitty things about the job that you used to have and I now have.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I'm getting a decent wage for it, and I'm not working in like awful conditions like other kids, literal kids, and people our age are in the world right now.
Yeah.
You know, getting less than half of our salary.
Literal kids, like 6-year-old kids.
Literal kids, yeah.
Working hours and hours. Like, there's this company, I think Chinese company, that has gotten in trouble. Not really in trouble, but they've been on the news for having like 18-hour shifts, giving kids 18-hour shifts.
Jesus.
Nonstop for like 30 to 60 days. And they only get like one day off and like right back to it. But the thing is, they have to do that to support their family. And these are kids, so they're giving that money to their parents, you know?
Yeah.
So that's a big thing right there. Yeah.
See, that shit's just crazy, man.
So, yeah, you're right. Our jobs is a very, very big thing we take for granted. I think, truthfully, anything I do on my day-to-day basis, I take for granted. Being able to buy clothes.
Yep.
You know? Here in the U.S., anywhere you live, I would say crime is one of the biggest things. Like,
yeah.
Although, yes, there's a bunch of shootings daily over in, where is it? Not Ohio. Why did I think Ohio?
That's just the meme on
Chicago.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I would want to say that's pretty low compared to anywhere in the world. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I remember, like, back in Mexico, you would see news articles, like, of, like, just brutal shootings. Like, and they show it, you know? They would show it on the newspaper, like, just brutal shootings.
Jeez.
Yeah. I remember one day when I went to visit, we were at this restaurant, and we sat outside, you know, it's a nice day, whatever. It was nighttime. and out of nowhere, we just see a bunch of cops running down one way, and we're like all confused. Like we're like kind of like,
yeah,
what's going
it
on?
kind of like tenses you up.
Yeah, but we just finished. I saw around, and everyone just seems fine with it. I was like, oh, okay.
So like in life, in that area, they're
like,
just used to that.
Yeah, you're used to it. And the next day it comes up, and we saw there was like some pretty big shooting type of thing that happened, probably like 2 or 3 blocks down, and it's like just like normal. That's crazy. That's one thing for sure anyone takes for granted. I'm sure in Chicago it's almost the same thing, but not to that extent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We do take, again, yeah, we just take everything for granted. Things that like we don't even we barely even think about anymore. You know, like tragedies like that happening, shootings and everything. Like this is like we're lucky to have grown up in such a like safe area and everything. Like
Yeah, anything from like even human trafficking.
Exactly.
Like that's a big thing. We're lucky. I mean, to bring sex into this, we're lucky we're guys.
Dude, men.
But yeah, we're lucky we're guys.
We are.
We're not gonna get auctioned off. It's rare unless we were, sounds fucked up. Unless we were kids,
Oh yeah.
But
oh yeah, I was a cute ass kid. I can say that. Hey, it was me. It was me, man.
I've seen pictures. But yeah, those are things for sure we take for granted. People out there, be thankful for what you have.
Be thankful.
Because someone else has it worse. That's another thing I've heard. That's one quote that maybe I'd put it on my arm.
Someone's always got it worse.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
But fuck the world, because the fuck doesn't care about you. The world doesn't care about you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Besides that, that's a good place to put it.
That's a good place to stop, man. Yeah. We got
into deep part at the end. I like that. What do you guys think about the hot takes? Comment down below. Subscribe.
Give us your opinions on everything, all right?
Yeah. Peace.
Have a good one.